Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Second and short now following the fumble. Here's Mahomes to throw. It fights him off. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Rams are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner.
Here's Stafford. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return is Brandon Powell. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Fuck your life. You see these doors in your
On
front
2nd
yard,
and
you
9, Stafford.
Oh,
Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Fucking hard, nigga.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Rams nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Flush to his right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Bolton showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. From the 50, Stafford. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They snap it to Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ladies, 40 got. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Akers. Yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And all the Chiefs have it. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7.
21, Rams 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On first down, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Again, it's Stafford. On the move to his left. Caught on the slant. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, wow. Let me go ahead and go.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, twist, twist.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What we got?
Stafford now to throw. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
That's the score. Chiefs 21, Rams 14.
Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
42-yard line.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. All day.
Now a run with Akers. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Got him.
It's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical... They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now up to 14. And the Chiefs have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such...
Let's fucking go. W in the fucking chat. I made this nigga quit.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down and keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
You said what?
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Niggas not gonna win the Super
eluding
Bowl,
the pressure right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Niggas is not winning the Super Bowl.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. Touchdown, Rams.
Now my team going outside though. My team ass
for the touchdown there. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Nigga, we blew a
That's how they
fucking
envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
lead.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Special teams.
Was it an audible?
Fucking us up.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true.
And the Reds got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Mahomes now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
And the ball is knocked out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's got room. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That is a dangerous combination right there, as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him.
You can't lie, nigga. You seen them stick moves in that nigga Tyreek Hill.
Catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone. He makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Stafford on first down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
Going up top for Cup.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Bro, I can't never get jiggy with that goddamn play.
They either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Von Miller in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. To throw again on second down. Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. He's got Higbee complete right side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Steps away to his left. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Rolling to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is
good shit, bro.
at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half,
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
and now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter,
they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Chiefs have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
first and 10. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Leonard Floyd able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
sight that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
All right.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
Good catch, an excellent creation of a big play downfield. I can guarantee you this. That's not a play this defense is practiced against in the days leading up to this game.
An opening for Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Rashard Higgins from 10 yards out. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Finding room at the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Being chased out left.
Whoa.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They go with Chubb on second down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third down, Mayfield.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield fighting him off. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Now that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And finding the tight end, Hooper.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
Bulldozes past him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
80 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. Drops it off for Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 34 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys think differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And again, it's Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. Now it's Mahomes again.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Dancing to his left.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
"51 yards on." The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mahomes will throw. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he'll be out of bounds.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain the play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for two to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds.
And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute.
Bro, GG's, nigga. I'm over here screaming, nigga.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close,
nah, bro. That last pick that I threw wasn't, bro. Wasn't even supposed to throw it to him. I was supposed to throw it to a whole nother nigga that was open.
Play by Bucker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
GG's, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh. That shit was fucking stressful.
And this will not be
I'm
returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. What do you do?
Nigga, I'm
like
streaming this shit too, nigga.
Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called? This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juan Thornhill, and his guys are going to take
you
over
want to, bro?
at the
Add me, nigga. We can,
34-yard
I see you.
line.
Invite me
This
to
is
run
going
this
to be
shit
a
up.
tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves,
I ain't even gonna cap. Ain't nobody on this shit gave me a run for my money.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And room there to work it inside the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Nah, nigga, I was over here raising, nigga. I had my mic
Charles, in this
muted.
one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter coming into it
I gotta
neck
add
and
you,
neck, but they
bro.
were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I must have a little bit of the horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yo, look at this, babe. Yo, he gave me a run for my money, dog. Never in my day of life I would have to go through something like that, bro. Oh, wow. Yo. Yeah, man. Bro, I'm just trying to get good, bro. Like, I'm pretty decent, bro, but they be running the hell out these schemes. Hey, no cap. Niggas be abusing that gun bunch. I would use the 49ers, but I don't even fuck with them like that. I'm gonna go with Cincy. I think this is a divisional game right quick. Nah, that Jamar Chase, that nigga is fucking P.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the Browns kicker, Chase McLaughlin, set to go, and we are underway now from Cleveland. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Fuck!
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
I won't be okay. Look.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quick.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yo, what's good?
From the 17, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And down he'll go at the 25.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man,
Game
trying to
sound,
watch
all
an
that.
NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered,
you probably got your shit from retail price. Hey, get this shit
in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
I put a ban for
Wise
this
move
shit.
there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one.
That was a pretty shit for a long ass time.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple.
I had the money.
Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
Nah, bro, I couldn't find that shit. And my cousin was like,
because
yo,
if they
look,
can't
I
get
just bought
upfield,
one.
their
I
job is
just
to go
got
ahead and get
$1,000.
low, get
I
into a
just
ball
got
sometimes,
$500.
stack things up, and make it difficult for
all
the
you gotta
runner
do,
to find
bro,
a
is
hole.
send me
Now left
$100
side,
every
a
month.
completion to his
to finish
tight
paying
end.
for it.
And this will go as a gain of
1,000
7
right
as he gets it to the
You got that
30-yard
shit off
line.
this app. It's called, this shit called Affirm. They got a lot of shit on it. I'm gonna try to get one of the new
They
Xbox.
give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon
That shit help your credit too.
Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
Yeah, that shit help your
Call
credit.
it no gain that time, and they're going to be
That shit
left
like,
looking up at a 4th
it's like
and
the
1.
Afterpay shit.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Forced out to his left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe.
They shipped that nigga a box with a PS4 and that shit.
You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
there to make the grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
He's got me fucked up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Sleep all day. As soon as I get on the game, she want to have a motherfucking conversation. Being sleep all goddamn.
Rounds up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
As soon as I want to get on the game, she want to start some shit.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2nd down. Here's Chubb.
I got a feeling you from St. Louis. You gotta be.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Mayfield. Going out.
See that shit right there? Bro, you doing that shit all last game.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These two teams all tied after 1. A toss play to Chubb.
Oh, shit.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down.
I was fussing with one nigga, bro.
For the mindset on 2nd
The
down.
game right after I played you, nigga wanted to pick the Rams. Nigga got his ass
You're
bust.
advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. I hate playing with niggas that go for it.
Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over.
Man, I'll be trying to get into playing everything, bro.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Make some money, bro. I'm trying to quit my goddamn job.
Tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Fuck! And I got stuck in there, bro. But I was like, bro, one day I was just sitting down and I was playing and shit, bro. I was like, bro, I was pretty decent.
Defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love.
Nah, nigga, I was over here panicking, all right, nigga. I was panicking. I just had my mic muted. I was panicking.
On the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football.
She over here looking at me like I'm fucking retarded. And I'm over here trying to get
so they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much. He's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Wrestling game, nigga, and I'm trying to get the baseball game to come out. Nigga.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
It's coming out
he stopped
April
immediately
5th.
there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Next month.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Nah, they got that shit in the works, but I don't think we're gonna get that shit no time soon.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Nah, but you heard, hey, they got them college football games coming back out. Like all the college sport games.
Make sure you work your way back into the sight line.
They said we ain't getting that shit till 2023
Even if you take the play deep, and that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Play action, it's Burrow. Rumbling past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field.
My fucking homeboy trying to convince me to let me get Call of Duty.
He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
Not even gonna lie, no niggas convinced me to get a game that looks exactly like a game that made 3 years ago.
Right out of the pocket, maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, the Vanguard shit, bro, that shit is just like World War II.
Right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down, to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Fuck, I missed it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Hell yeah, I
The
got that shit.
return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, the graphics fire. Graphics fire. I be playing
The
Clark.
Cleveland offense ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they
I
have
be
to take to
trying.
make
I
sure
be
they don't do
trying
that
to find
again?
niggas to
Let's
play
just
with,
go
bro.
to the
That shit
football
is hard trying to
101, the
find
trade
niggas to play with
expression
and shit.
101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
Shit, what you
Don't
be playing,
get behind
though?
the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Easy work. It's easy work. It's coming again.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Donovan
Bro, I be
Peoples-Jones.
playing all type of shit, bro. I got all sports
Fired
games.
that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in.
Nah, what you?
With those
Hey,
faster
get that
passes when
UFC
they're
4,
going that
bro.
fast,
Hey, that
any
shit's free
hesitation as a
right now.
quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah,
the
that shit is
deflection
free
works
right now
both
if you got
ways.
PS
Maybe a
Plus, that
defender
shit is
gets a
free
hand in the
right
way
now.
and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle
I be
made
fucking
just
niggas up
shy
in
of the
this shit.
40.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. That's into the
Oh,
crowd and
Jesse
intercepted.
Bates.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Now Burrow on first down. Steps away to his left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
They're old as fuck.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone.
Nigga, I feel. Oh.
And
Yo,
that'll do
ain't
it
even
for the
kick,
end of the
bro.
second
I'm
quarter.
not fucking playing, man.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Oh. I was playing. Okay. I'm from South Carolina.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail
my family,
here as
bro,
we
I was
resume play
forced
on
to play
EA
now.
Sports.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah,
And
my
only
cousins,
able to get
them
this to
niggas,
the 19, so probably should have
everybody
opted
used
for
to
the
be on the
touchback.
sticks. You used to have a tournament every day, PS2. Nigga, you lose,
The Browns drive about to get started.
you gotta wait.
The
Nigga,
results
you
not
get
great
21
thus far.
old,
Punt on the
nigga, you
first
give up the
drive and an
sticks.
interception last time out.
Now let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play
Nigga,
with
I
some
was
confidence, play
forced
some
to do
tempo,
that shit.
play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, shit
Picked off by Von
I
Bell.
can't cut.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in this Madden league, right? But I wasn't fucking with that shit, bro, because niggas was doing like unrealistic
On first
shit.
down, Mixon. A solid run on
Niggas
first
was-
down. Gain of
niggas-
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call
Like,
it.
bro, the
7
shit
yards on
was
first
going.
down, that fits the bill.
The shit, bro,
Back to
like
Mixon
doing
on
the fucking
second
leagues,
down.
nigga. I hate
And they
that
get
shit.
to
Cause
him
niggas do
quickly here as he
unrealistic
stopped
shit.
right around the
Nigga
13.
traded
Call it a gain
Lamar
of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a
to the
foot or
fucking
2.
Cardinals. Nigga, I was like, man, I left that league so fast.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Now, they struggled to get
I
him
left
rolling
that
on the
shit so
ground in the
fucking
first
fast,
half,
bro.
and that's
Like,
sort
the
of
shit was-
continuing here in the third quarter.
Like the
Yeah, but I
scores
don't
was
think
like
it's
some
time to abandon the
outrageous shit.
running
Like
game.
niggas
I
was
would say
scoring
keep
like
feeding the horse, and I
60
believe they'll
points a
eventually
game.
reward them,
Nigga.
especially as we get deeper in the game.
60 points. Nigga, I left that shit. I left the Discord,
And
all
now
that
they will
shit.
throw it
I'm
with
thinking this
Burrow.
finna be some realistic type shit.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
This shit
And
was
he's gonna get a
trash.
solid
Niggas
gain of
was
9 before
trading
being
like
brought down.
off season
Second
type
and
shit.
right in
Niggas
the
was
yard.
trading fucking
That's a
Kyler
staple
Murray
of this offense.
for a
Drag
first
routes
round
to the
pick.
tight
Like,
end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking
niggas
good,
had
but nothing
stacked
there.
squads.
It's
You
3rd
know,
down and inches.
I had shit.
Burrow on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't
I just
find
had some
anywhere
basic
to
niggas.
go.
Odell was in
And
the
he
run.
goes
Them niggas
down.
did.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
McPherson's kick is
Niggas
good.
were trying to get me to
And the
trade Matt
drive will
Stafford
wind
for a
up yielding
fucking
3.
So a nice kick
third
there as they
round
are
pick.
able to
What the
add
fuck
on to
am I
their
doing?
lead.
Third round
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here
I had
comes
joined
Felton
this,
to bring it out of the end zone.
I had joined this
And
group
not a
on
good
Facebook,
return here at
and
all,
niggas
as
was
they'll be
making
forced
leads.
to
And
start
I
at
had
the
asked the
12-yard
nigga
line.
to let me join this shit.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard
Yo,
line.
the Bengals got him up at
So from the
defense.
36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision
Watching
here that's close to the
horrible
end zone,
this
and it brings up 2nd down.
Third
I
quarter
like
of
the
a
Packers,
tight
man. We
football
get
game as we
horrible.
come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's
On
Burrow.
here, nigga, we fold. Nigga, we folded in the playoffs.
And
Still
this time
fucking
he's got the
40
hook
yards.
up. It's
And
complete.
we had him beat the whole
And it
game.
looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To the air again, Burrow. Being chased out left. He opted to go with the
Niggas
scramble,
say
gets 2
Tom
yards,
Brady
and now it's 4th.
is
What a
better
dimension this
than
man
Aaron
brings to
Rodgers.
this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Niggas tell me why I think Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady, and I tell them
Extra point by
every year
McPherson,
Tom
up
Brady
and
has a
good.
stacked
And a
team.
lead now up to 14.
Aaron Rodgers don't have no stacked team. He got a
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away.
y'all
so
niggas
get
wanna
him down at about the 17.
y'all niggas wanna put Tom Brady in the Hall of Fame. Y'all niggas let the nigga take a Super Bowl by deflating balls, first of all.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers
Nigga, I was in middle school. I was in middle school when that shit happened. I knew that shit wasn't right.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Browns got one of the best running back duos in the NFL right now,
has
too.
enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football.
Let me tell you a good team to use on here.
to put themselves in a good spot on
The
third down.
motherfucking Cardinals.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
If you're looking for receivers that quick and can get off the line, them niggas. Except for that nigga AJ Green. That nigga AJ Green is trash.
To throw, Mayfield. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good
He's
yardage
probably
on the
gonna be my
completion
goddamn
there. When they look
last
at the
game
scoreboard,
for
they
the
do understand
afternoon.
a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
Nigga.
Try and throw it into the end zone.
Nigga took a lunch break to play Madden.
Get that done and get the ball back as quickly
Let's
as
lay some
possible.
shit out of there.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be out of
higher
bounds
than
just
giraffe
inside
pussy.
the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mayfield.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
I think that shit was gonna be a
Here's 2nd
touchdown. I
and 10.
seen that nigga too.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You're trapped.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, he jumped the route. Oh, shit.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take possession.
Nah, bro, hey, you ain't never tried that
after
move, though?
33. Well timed.
On offense,
Certainly
when you
not
got
on
the
their
move,
side
the nigga do a little
offensively. They
stutter
had to
step
take
and
some
push the right stick
chances,
back.
so that interception will further hinder their already
Yeah,
slim
if you put that
chance of
shit back,
victory.
I'm gonna show
And
you
you're talking
whenever I
about
get the ball.
timeout on their side, but it certainly is on
Fuck.
the deep.
And intercepted.
Now, when somebody
Maybe
comes
the
to you,
turning point they need.
if you
Troy
flip that
Hill
shit,
picks it.
you can flip that shit,
And
the
he
right stick
takes
back, and
this
that
one
nigga do it
back
like
into
a
the
fucking
end
stutter
zone,
step.
and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. From midfield now, Burrow able to find Higgins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down.
Fuck the Browns. I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Completions, they are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They go play action with Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, look to fight another down, right?
Here we go with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
He got trick plays in here for every team that got it.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Nah, see, that's what you gotta watch out for, because niggas tend to do the same shit when they get down there. And they run slant. Especially if you got a quarterback that can run the ball.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And then you got boss-ass wide receivers at that.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
2nd and 4. Mayfield. Pass complete to Higgins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Mayfield.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Logan Wilson
charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.